Oh yeah, it turns me on.
Breastfeed it.
Lies.
Have you ever noticed?
Can you buck like a horse when we fuck? Can you take every inch of your butt? Can you sit on my chest for good love?
I'm not gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Howard's penis. Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
Boobies?
Oh la 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 la.
Breasts. Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Cucumbers. 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 There's peanut in that dish.
Lies. Lies.
Fucking tits.
I'm surprised this stream is monetized. I thought me putting Andrew Taint in would have instantly left monetization off, but I guess taints are safe. Oh.
This is your life now. This is your life now.
Shut up, birds. Hello. Turn it off, you promised. What did I promise, Abby? What the hell are you even talking about? I'm just starting. I literally just turned the camera on and it hasn't been on the whole time. What's up, Quinn? I haven't seen you in a minute. Tainted ain't easy, but it sure is fun. I'm just surprised Jeremy's Taint Sniffing Edition. I'm just surprised they let me. I was like, I'll try it. You know, and again, it's not even about the monetization. It's about the reach of the video. Because when there's a yellow dollar sign, those videos don't go fucking anywhere. Unless they get, like, organically, Hugo giving that wiener.
Congratulations.
Hey, Dad, Merry Christmas from Kansas. Hope we have many bangers to play next year. Funny birds. I hope you have a nice day. Relax your shoulders. I will be streaming. I don't want to give a time because every time I do that, I don't want to say how long. I want to say a marathon. It'll be longer than I usually stream tomorrow because, like, my kids, my girlfriend are here right now. Christmas Eve, they're going home. I'm still celebrating with my immediate family. My kids are my immediate family, of course, but then they're coming back Christmas Day and staying through Christmas night to the day after. So, I mean, I'll have stuff to do, but once I have that done, that's why I don't want to guarantee a time either, because gifts, I may have to do a little shopping. I have to get my, FAP session in. That takes about an hour. And to put the rumors to bed, even though they know they're still going to spur up anyway. Yes, I have family. Yes, I have a place to go. Like, Phil tried to do that to me last year. Oh, look at this guy. He's just watching me on Christmas Eve. Yeah, Phil, because everyone was in bed. Can we watch Hut's YouTube no pay update? It shocks. Possibly. Listen, my expectations have been violated. I'm not sure what you mean. Jeremy and Quantum would have been great buddies. Yeah. I actually agree with that. Quantum TV, another wiener. I'm getting all the wieners tonight. Yeah, well, when he wrote his manifesto to me, you were watching me on Christmas Eve. You had nothing else better to do? Like, yes, Phil, because, people just stay up all night and do absolutely nothing else on Christmas Eve, even after everyone's asleep. It's almost like I stream and I could stream whenever the hell I want to. I actually have to. How many fucking... And this isn't... I mean, yeah, fuck it. It is a plug. So you could get a Cameo third off till January 1st, but that wasn't the reason I was bringing up. I have I got to do 21 Cameos tomorrow. I'm not complaining. Though, don't butt fuck a gift horse in the mouth. That's what my Cub Scout leader always said. But I have a lot of cameos. I have no idea what that means. I never went to Cub Scouts, and my Cub Scout leader, who doesn't exist, never said that to me. So someone broke the automatic door at work and it wouldn't shut. So the 80-mile-per-hour wind kept blowing carts around the store. Oh, that's fun. That's amazing. So, K-model Quantum, yeah. Dude, could you imagine if I made jokes like that? He would lose his shit. Holy shit, man. Thank you. But let me get to the other super chats first. I don't want anyone to get, So that's Just Watch Babylon. Margot Robbie's breast. A man wearing a horse mask playing jazz on an accordion in the most inhumane short film in history. What? Why does Margot Robbie ring a bell? That's what the guy who also said fucking tits also said. Did he really? Mary Bird, miss.
Fucking tits.
Quantum TV stolen valor. Well, allegedly, man, it's not stolen valor, and he was watching dudes drawing faces on their dicks and jumping around. Just like, how could he be homophobic? He's vegan because the vegans are gay. I will never stop bringing that up. That is the most, but that's a right wing thing. They're not self aware at all. Would you consider Tommy Talerico a local? No, I would consider him a fucking scam artist. So thank you, Quantum TV Stolen Valor, Razor Sharp Run. I thought you were Razor Fist. I was like, oh no, are we having a debate tonight? Guy who does nothing but put up fucking tweets and shit about like voting misinformation and fapping to Steve Bannon, and he's mad. Dude was mad at me because I didn't vet an article on Michael Jackson. And the only reason I'm bringing him up is I thought it was Razor Fist. That's like, you're super chatting me? Really? I thought you'd rather piss on fire than put me out. Margot Robbie was the greedy wife in Wolf of Wall Street, in case you need a reminder. I still don't know who she is off the top. The name rings a bell, but I can't picture her titties. Damn it. Rich, happy holidays. Quantum is just beyond help. There's so many of them. Well, dude, so with all the fucking people like him, I should say. Oh, she's Harley Quinn? No, the dogs are not going at it. That was insane. And it wasn't even... Dude, the pug is awesome, man. It's, Bruno Psychotic. Damn, what should I change my name to? I wish you could change it to penis drawings, but I don't think YouTube would let you do that, and I don't recommend it. Question for Rich. Answer. What do you think? Aliens exist? Yes. And if they die, would they invade? I don't know, but I do. There's no way there can't be other life out there. I just... Can you picture your girlfriend's titties right now? Yes, absolutely. Is this an Andrew Taint night? Yes. I got some interesting other shit in store for tomorrow. Merry Christmas, Dad. How's the weather there? It's windy. Dylan Bacon gifting the number membership. Thank you. It's windy. But in terms of snow, I ain't getting shit. So anyway. So I haven't watched this yet, which to me arguably makes it more interesting because I don't know what to expect. What I did hear is that... Oh, look, there's Jordan Peterson looking like he's thinking about breasts. Oh, you can't see. Fuck. Dylan Bacon gifted another membership. Thank you, dude. I'll show you what I mean. That is a man thinking about breasts. He's always fucking crying. I don't understand. Why is he always crying? Why is he always crying? Well, it's just like incels did nothing wrong. That explains so much. Jeremy's video. Spelt it wrong. Sorry about that. That's all right. I got what you meant. I just don't see how, with how vast the universe is, and it may be infinite for all we know, that there isn't kind of. We're gonna watch that tomorrow. Tonight, my kids are here. They go home tomorrow, and then they're back here again on Christmas Day and staying again. So tomorrow, after I get shit done, I'm going to be streaming for a while. I don't want to say a time, because if I say a time, I know something's... If I don't say a time, I'll have more time to do shit. If I do say a time, that's Murphy's Law. Something will pop up that I can't meet the promised time. So I'd rather just say I'm going to stream longer than I usually would, and leave it at that. Oh God, Abby has sent to StreamLabs. Luckily, I have it opened already. Natsu Ellie, thank you for becoming a member. So Dr. Pope, that's going to happen, but not tonight. Jeremy Clarkson said a lot of funny stuff about Pearson. I agree with everything he said. You have two idiots at the same table. I feel like Piers Morgan did this because he lost. It's a damage control. It's kind of like what Jeremy just did. It's the same exact. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but I was so stressed from volunteering to help somebody. My satellite internet setup that I spent tens of thousands of dollars on, which he got a refund on, by the way. So his tiers make even less sense. Was the reason that he lost his mind and said that people who don't vote or make accounts to vote in Elon Musk's useless and vapid Twitter poll are not defenders of free speech. You can't make that up. You cannot make that up. Anyway, I'm tired of talking about him. I've had my fill of Jeremy for the next 4 months until he has a meltdown again. That PC, man, the Liberace PC has been so far a success. I film me putting in the new processor, the graphics card. I already ran. I'm actually impressed with, even on PCIe 3.0, the performance that little super tiny RX 6400 graphics card can do. So cool. It's cool stuff, man. What I'm going to do before I replace the hard drives, Rabbit98, thank you for being a member for half a year, dude. Merry Christmas, Dad. Thank you very much. Is I'm going to show you the difference because I bought a Silicon Power, which still isn't a high-end SSD, but they have some no-name brand one in there. And I'm going to run a Crystal Mark test. I'll use the Weeb edition again because now it's going to become a meme. DSP is streaming Oblivion while drinking. It's not even Christmas Eve. God damn it, Phil. Well, at least, you know what? I'm glad. Because that means, Duty Streams, Titanius, Snort Hogan. I'll have a whole bunch of clips to be stoned here. I may actually have a couple drinks in me, too, and watching him tomorrow. I thought... I missed your Super Chat, Duty? Did I really? How the fuck am I missing Super Chats already? I mean, we just got a Duty. Where the fuck? Are you trolling me, motherfucker? I'm not seeing it, bro. I'm going to look again. If you did, there is that, if you super chat early on, YouTube is weird. They need to fix the system. But yeah. Hey, okay. Wait, is he gonna have to... Are you gonna have me check up on Phil right now? Of course you are. Of course you're going to have me check up on Phil right now, because what video is private? Oh, we're going to be checking out Merry Christmas, Pimp. Give me some Hoot Wireless and DSP.
Hoot wireless, hoot wireless, hoot wireless, hoot wireless, hoot wireless, hoot wireless, hoot wireless.
What is that? God, why do I sound like Michael Jackson? Oh boy. Oh wow. Oh wow. I actually wasn't going to stream today, like I said, my kids, but they're already asleep. They're already out. They were exhausted today. They were like antisocial children today. Thanks for streaming, Rich. I need to laugh. This particular day is always very rough for me emotionally. Sadly, my mother passed away a decade ago, but I'm trying to stay distressed. She passed away like on this day a decade ago. I'm very sorry, dude. My condolences, man. It's a tough time of year to have that happen, but wish you the best. Glad you're here. Like I said, I actually wasn't going to stream tonight because I was like, I'm between the puppy, doing the other stuff, like that fucking PS2 is still pissing me off. The portable PS2, all the stuff I've been working on, it's been interesting, but I'm tired. Dylan for the bacon and the cucumbers, gifted a bunch of members. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 18 members tonight. Abby, god damn it, I almost forgot your StreamLabs again. Let me just do it now. Just save myself the button press. Where the fuck? This guy sounds worse or more worse than DSP Rich. This guy has the guts to get in your case about making fun of him. And if you make a video like this, he would make like 20 videos on you crying. But if he cries and he wants you to hold hands, who are you talking about, Abby? Are you talking about the quartering? Or are you talking about Phil? Phil wouldn't want me to hold his hand. Phil hates me. I assure you. Wait.
The Breton. So boring. The boring Breton. Caucasian, right? Ultimate white boy.
Oh no. We may not be. We may just be watching this man drunkenly play Oblivion, because I am becoming I'm becoming the fat white Tevin tonight. It's in my long list of. It's coming. It's gonna happen though. I'll probably end up starting it this week, like after Christmas. It's the perfect time to do it. People would be most interested in it now, you know? So, breasts, crusher bed.
Complete. This is like the Breton. This is the entire cast of Painkiller already right here. So, we're going to skip the Breton. We're going to go for...
What? Why did he just take a shot at PKA? What did he ask to be interviewed by them and he wouldn't do it?
Something more interesting, something a little more diverse. All right. Maybe the Imperial. I'm an Imperial. The High Elf. Altmer. Their homeland of Somerset Isle.
God, it's such a. I mean, obviously it is a DirectX 9 game, but it's a DirectX 9. It looks so DirectX 9.
They're getting into arcane art, so they are magicians. Okay, I see. Dark elves. They're evil people. Very evil.
They do realize that that Wings, the Wings and PKA relationship is way more convoluted and complex than Philip Renault realizes.
No, I'm gonna go with an Argonian. That's something different. An Argonian, right? I like that. They look unique. By the way, shout out to Drunken Weasel, who did a $5 super chat. Says, hope you're having a good time. Oblivion is my all-time favorite game. Oh, cool. A lot of people really like.
All right, I'll wait for highlights. I'm sure if we waited another 5 minutes, he would have said something stupid that he swore he didn't say. But anyway, I talked to Seta, and Carlos is getting coal for Christmas, Dad. Coal for your hole. Well, that's a punishment for me. That means he's going to be pecking coal out of my ass. All right. Anyway, let's watch Pierce. This is what I heard. Maybe it isn't damage control. Let's see. Just funny he had him back on. Like, dude, you made your case. Why would you have him back on for any other fucking reason? You know what I mean? Merry Xmas, rise next to me while looking at a breast. I wish I was looking at a breast right now.
Well, good evening from London. Welcome to Piers Morgan Uncensored. Have you ever heard of Mr. Beast? What about PewDiePie? How about Keemstar, Logan Paul, Jake Paul? The answer might well be no. You haven't heard of them. But if you've got kids, you will definitely have heard of them. And they most certainly have.
Keemstar? That was just strange. I didn't expect him to say Keemstar.
They're just a tiny hand.
Don't put the coal in your. I know. I don't want to put coal in my ass.
Full of the legions of digital personalities whose videos are viewed by literally billions of young people across the world. Their endorsements are worth millions in sales. Their opinions can instantly reshape conversations in schools, universities, and across social media. They're more influence than most musicians, soap stars, sports stars, columnists, lawmakers. But unlike those power brokers of the past, the politicians and cultural stars who could set the social agenda, these people seem to exist in a parallel universe. Their views go largely unchallenged, shared only as bite-sized clips.
Dude, and there's another thing we're going to watch from CoffeeZilla tomorrow. Like, obviously, if you have two brain cells to rub it together in your head, you know this. Gee, the whole Hustler University thing is a fucking surface level scam. Oh my God, I'm shocked. Dude, I don't get it. I don't understand why people gravitate towards them. And if you say it, you're just jealous. You know, that's why a lot of times I don't fucking say it. That's the blanket excuse, because they like, it's literally them putting their fingers in their ears and going, yeah, it's a fucking pyramid scheme to sign other people up for the university. And it's like, the part I saw, because again, because I like reacting to it, is that they consider you in Hustler University or whatever it is, like, wealthy if you have like $5,000 in the bank, which is money in the bank, but that's not, he's like talking about, yo, if you follow me, I'm going to get you a bigger dick and a Bugatti. You ain't getting a big dick and a Bugatti with $5,000, chief. Like, I don't. It's just, but people, I don't know. And it's always been that way. Human beings like gravitate to that shit. Like, you don't see the guys, and that Logan Paul's doing the same thing with some fucking crypto scheme that he had. And they're just allowed to keep fucking doing it and doing it. Why? But I don't know. Washboard abs and big cocks let you get away with stuff. And it's not salt. And I hate saying it because that's what people bring up to me. But they're fucking scamming you. Like, it's not hate. It's right there. They're doing it. It's okay if certain people scam you. Okay. No, it's not fucking kids too, dude. Yeah, there's a sizable portion, but it's not. Like, one of the dudes that got scammed, the part of the video I saw with CoffeeZilla, he was like a grown-ass man. He put in like $500,000. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking... yeah, you're going to get a Bugatti. Yeah, with $5,000. Go buy a Bugatti. Go find a Bugatti for me with $5,000. I'll buy two.
Their digital businesses often operate beyond the scrutiny of normal journalists and even regulators. They wield massive influence over young people, and they're restricted only by the ever-changing whims of big tech companies. It makes...
Oh, God, he's going full Candace Owens, because he knew... I'm telling you, his fucking ratings dropped after that, because he kind of... Not that Piers Morgan obviously is like a straight-up right-wing dude, but he did go more based after he left CNN. So he has a lot of base, no pun intended, that literally would like use Andrew Tate's cock as a diving board. And now his ratings probably went down. So, like, yeah, get him back on and tell him how amazing he is. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but I have a feeling that this is where it's going to go. I could tell by the way he's talking. Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Dude, we're going to watch it. It's amazing. And people keep falling for it over and over again because you have a bunch of these lost dudes with daddy issues who look up to these idiots. And this has always happened throughout history. I'm going to show you how to be a man. I'm going to show you how to make money. I'm going to show you. So, you know, it's like when psychics say they could get you the winning numbers for the lottery ticket. So, bitch, why are you sitting here in front of a big glass ball telling me my future? Just go win the lottery then and go home. Penalization, motherfucker. Who keeps commenting on my shit?
Makes no more sense than senators or secretaries of state simply never appearing on television. Well, my guest tonight is a perfect case in point, an example of both enormous digital conquest and the risks that come with it. He's Andrew Tate. His last interview with me has so far been viewed, well, over 8 million.
Yo, why is he looking at Piers Morgan like he was like turned on by him? Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna pound that British ass. Thank you, Natsurielli, for the $1. I appreciate it. What's up, Minxy? Now he looks like he's gonna pound my ass. He went from wanting to pound fucking Pierce's ass to my ass. That is a man who's on an ass-pounding mission right there. Merry Christmas. How am I missing Super Chats? How the fuck am I missing Super Chats? Apparently I missed one from Duty Streams. How long ago? Bugatti? No, I answered you. I said, like, yeah, this motherfucker's like going around. I went off on a tangent because I should have said your name, though. That's my fault. Yeah. He's showing all these fucking cars. Like, oh, who's walking around with Bugattis? We're going to teach you how to do this. We're going to teach you how to get $5,000 in the bank account. Yeah. Come to America, Pierce, with our broken healthcare system. Have a health crisis happen. You want to know where that 5,000's going? But yeah, he's walking around with a big dick and a Bugatti, and you're going to get the same thing, too. You may get the big dick, but not the Bugatti.
Times on YouTube alone, 17 million times across all platforms, which is staggering for someone who perhaps you're watching and thinking, who is Andrew Tate? It was a robust exchange. And Andrew Tate was here because he'd effectively been kicked off the mainstream internet for supposed misogyny. His tirades against women were viewed.
But he's back on Twitter. Dude, he could put up like what he had for breakfast and he gets like 70,000 retweets. He's fine. He's doing, minus the fact that there is some, apparently there's some real shit with the or human trafficking. I heard it was all bullshit, but now I'm hearing it's not bullshit and they're investigating him. I don't know. I'll say allegedly, dude. Legally cover my ass.
Literally billions of times. Well, the first time around, I wanted to find out if he deserved to be back.
And Big Taint's grandpa's I could give you the Big Taints, but I don't know.
And Big Taints.
And
men's asses. Oh yeah.
There you go. This has to be Abby. I'm just gonna tickling TV. Tickling TV. Did you just call him tickling TV? Abby, I'm just sitting there thinking of him tickling like a QLED.
Breastfeed it.
Is the most craziest person I've seen in 2010. There was a person similar to him. He was sitting next to me and my dad on a plane ride from India to Germany because I had to stop, and you can't find a salvage Bugatti for $5,000. I know. That's the fucking point. He's telling you I'm going to make you... And thank you, Sushi. You've been a member for 9 months. I appreciate it. What else will I give you?
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Banned, and if you'd ever actually crossed a line from shocking opinions to genuine hate speech, or if he just didn't fit the ideal model of the platforms that censored him. Let's go through some.
Sure.
Right? Do you think women are the property of men?
No. The point I was making...
Why have you said they are?
Because I made a religious point.
Authority implies that you have the ability to control someone.
No, authority implies that I have the moral right to sit and say that that's an irresponsible thing to do and I'm responsible for
That's not what authority means. I don't want to interrupt you. I just want to point out that's not what authority means.
If someone gives, a person can give
voluntary authority is not authority.
No, but that's the point.
It's not.
Piers.
Andrew, stop.
And this is the thing that's interesting, Piers. Please let me finish.
Yeah, but you're behaving like a politician. But hang on. You could say I'm interrupting.
You do.
But you're answering a different question to the one I asked you.
Fine.
No. You're weaponizing the weaponizing, which doesn't exist.
No problem. If someone comes to me and says I'm clinically depressed or I feel very, very sad, I would say the first thing you need to do is stop accepting the identity of a clinically depressed person. Stop accepting you have no control over this.
Andrew, you're simply wrong.
If that's what you believe, Piers,
it's what I believe.
I don't believe in things that take power away.
There is not an eminent doctor in the world
Piers,
that would agree with you.
Piers,
do you think you know more than doctors?
I can't become clinically depressed.
Why can't you?
Why do you know?
Because I don't believe in it.
It's a lively stuff.
I can't become... Dude, say the same thing to cancer. See what happens. Or multiple sclerosis. I can't get multiple sclerosis because I just won't think that I have it. Okay, great.
I also wasn't sure if I should be interviewing him at all. If he was so unpleasant, as so many people said, well, why extend his profile and give him a platform? But the fact is that that ship had already sailed. Every teenager in the country knows Andrew Tate. It's just a lot of the parents who don't. And since that interview, Andrew has been returned to Twitter. This new owner, Elon Musk, is determined to protect free speech online. Many young people are...
He's not protecting free speech. He's protecting the speech he wants. He's banned a whole bunch of motherfucking people, man. Come on. Oh, Piers, you did a 180 because you got your ass handed to you. Just take it like a man. And I hate to pat myself on the back. That was the main fucking reason why I didn't get sub growth for a year. I'm sure there's other mistakes I've made too, but that was the biggest one, is that I streamed what happened January 6th. And there was a lot of people who wanted not how I really felt. They wanted copium. That's like me a week later being like, oh, maybe January 6th was real and the election was rigged against Trump. Get out of here. Well, dude, and that's the thing. And then you like, so you're a doctor, you're a clinical psychologist, you're a psychiatrist. You know about this shit? What was my obnoxious response? What was obnoxious about it? Lex? Should I have not? Dude, do you realize what happened that day? Do we need to go through? I will go through it again. I don't care. Yeah. What, like, should I have just been sitting there with, like, just sipping a latte with a heart on? And yeah, he's another one who doesn't believe in COVID. I don't fucking care. I'm vaccinated. Yeah, that name gotta go. Duty Streams is right. Yeah, troll. Yeah, you have multiple sclerosis. I'm sorry to hear, but exactly. Dude, I've dealt with anxiety and depression my entire life. Trust me. You can't just go, oh, I'm not dealing with that anymore.
Especially boys have literally stopped me in the street since that first interview to ask me about Andrew Tate. I've been staggered, honestly, by the response that I've had. What does it say about society that people like Andrew Tate can reach so many more people than conventional stars or journalists even? Who gets to decide where the line is and whether people like Andrew Tate cross it? Are they part of a poorly understood movement that panders to teenage rebellion like punk rock or pornography? Or are we exposing young people to new and damaging...
No, it's not fucking music that may have edgy lyrics in it. He's telling... I don't think it's as many teenagers as Pierce wants to think. I don't have numbers of fucking Andrew Tate's demographics. But it's disenchanted adults, I think, more. So I'm sure there's a bunch of dumbass teenagers that are looking for a daddy, and they see him like, oh, this guy has cars, money, and muscles. I don't know. Why do I keep on bringing up his dick? I don't know if his dick is big. Oh, it's like he's like trying to soften. These guys are out there grifting, putting out misinformation. We're going to watch CoffeeZilla prove that, which I already knew. But it'll be interesting to actually see him go in the rabbit hole of Hustler University. And they're trying to tell disenchanted adults, youths, this is how you're supposed to be. This is life. This is reality. It's danger. It's weird because if you're fucking stupid enough to believe it, let him grift to you then. I don't agree with what he's doing, but if you're willing to pay him or... Captain,
Congratulations.
To teach you how to be a man. It's egg-shaped and smells like olives. What? His penis? Then, hey, all right, they got a bridge to sell you. Buy it.
Experiences we often don't see and don't understand. It's a whole new world. There are more questions about it than answers, and we're not going to answer them by pretending it doesn't exist. Well, Andrew Tate is selling something as old as fucking time, dude. He's telling people who don't know how to be a man how to be a man. This shit's been around forever. I remember seeing infomercials with fucking douches standing in front of what was at the time a nice car, whether it be a Mercedes in the 90s. You can have this too. With this cheesy pyramid scheme that's going to sell to... You have to schlep their shit to other people. It like fucking ridiculous vitamins or whatever. And then they're like, oh, and whatever those people sell. That's what it is. It's a fucking pyramid scheme. It's as old as time. It's not a Brave New World. He's not a rock star. Dude, I already see him bootlicking. We're only 4 minutes into this motherfucker. Tate joins me again now. Andrew, good to see you.
Salam alaikum, Pierce.
Good to see it. I've genuinely been amazed by the reaction.
Dude, he's a grifter. Just Chads in college love this dude. Yeah, because they think it's so funny. We're going to watch these. Dude, I have so many fucking videos for us to watch once I get done with shit tomorrow. Like, this dude who works in like a bodega, I think in like Chicago, out of all places. And he likes to fuck with people. Brave soul. He likes to fuck with people there. And, like, he was, like, handing dudes roses. He's like, here's a complimentary rose from our gas station. Motherfuckers wanted to fight him for handing him a rose. It's like, how insecure in your manhood can you be that a rose makes you want to get into a fight? Or a flower. It's like, just like if someone just handed me a flower, all right, cool, whatever. And then I just throw it in the trash outside and move on with my day. Like, how could you get so enraged? And then this other dude, he fucked with him, and the guy needed a lighter. So he just gave him a pink lighter. Like, he did it on purpose, knowing the guy would react. But, like, why would you just be like... Or even if you wanted a different color, like, why would you be so enraged? Just be like, yo, could I get, like, green or blue or something? Do you mind? Like, this motherfucker was about to jump over the counter and, like, shit on him. Imagine, like, the cop call for that. Like, how did this altercation start? I handed him a pink lighter, and his manhood was questioned. Those are the motherfuckers that look to this guy as a real man. I don't understand it. It's weird. Like, I can almost guarantee if you getting handed a pink lighter gets you that infuriated, I'm just going to say it for you. You're probably closeted gay and you're very insecure. Sorry. Nothing wrong with it. But you think there's something. And that's why getting handed a pink lighter makes you almost get an assault charge. Man, listen. You know who else I think would do that? Gavin McGinnis. I'm going to hand him a pink lighter and blow a kiss at him. He would probably lose his mind. They have a bridge to say, but they'll never tell you if it's safe. When does it come crashing down? Don't come crying to anyone. No, but let him grift. If you're stupid enough to want to give him money, I don't fucking care. We'll watch it with CoffeeZilla's video tomorrow. I'm banning you off Twitter, which that you kind of heard he fucked me twice, Elon. I don't really think it was you, but I thought you were going to be the free speech arbiter, and I've been banned more since you've taken over Twitter than I've ever been banned. I know you're not the real Elon Musk. Why am I talking to you like you're real? If you are real, you have very exceptional nipples. It's been 2 years to the day that I lost my mom. I'm very sorry to hear that, Stephanie. Thanks for streaming. I really need it. Daddy Rich, thank you very much. You've helped me through the years so much. Thanks. Love you. Thank you very much, Stephanie. I appreciate that. It's a shitty time to have to lose someone because it's that time of year, you know, but that's reality, you know. But
I've had in the streets, not just here, but I went to Qatar for the World Cup, had the same thing there. A lot of people coming up about Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, but also a lot of people coming up about you. And they were almost exclusively men, young men, who genuinely see you as a role model, as somebody who inspires them, as somebody they want to be like.
Yep.
So that made me think, the first interview you had was quite combative. The second time, a shorter interview, less so. I want to try and work out in this one.
Where was it combative? You were just being a journalist and asking him tough questions. Since when is asking tough questions as a journalist combative? Like, is it required that you just kiss? Yeah, it is, because that's how you get access. It's the same thing on YouTube. I've talked about it before. Any kind of actual journalism where you pressure people and ask them questions that need to be asked, you'll be blacklisted. You don't think that calls will be made like, yo, this dude will not just play ball, or she won't just play ball. Like, do not go on their show. All the time it happens. Hey, Rich, how are you? The winds last night were so crazy. A huge part of our tree in the backyard fell. The house is okay, and everyone also checked messages. Okay, flashback. I'm glad you're okay, though.
Who you are. Because it struck me as extraordinary that Google this week
yeah, it's considered combative when it's someone rich or a celebrity.
Revealed some stats for the year.
Or it's Phil. Don't ask Phil any real questions or you're just a detractor.
The number one person whose name followed people Google searching who is in 2022 was Andrew Tate.
Yeah, that's quite remarkable. I think there's a whole swath of the population, especially young men, that feel disenfranchised. They feel disenfranchised with the media machine and the things they're supposed to believe. They don't feel an affinity with the educational systems or the culture. And they look at a person like me who stands up and says the things that many young men think. I haven't put a magic spell on the world. The fact that people like what I say means that they agree.
Pearson Andrew, oiled up, clean shaven. He's saying the same fucking nonsense as always, so that's why I don't care. Who's winning in a twerk off? Well, you know that Pierce would have more of that jiggle, so you would have like more of like the shining, flappy flesh. Why am I? Okay. Also, watching those pink lighter vids. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. You'll see him tomorrow. You know I'm not exaggerating. Like, so what? I mean, like, a dude, or if, like, I didn't want a pink lighter, I'd be like, yo, man, you just got another color? And honestly, if they didn't, who cares? If you just need a lighter for something, the flame is the same. Doesn't matter the color of the lighter. You'll be okay. No one will think you're gay. It's okay. Oh, God. What's up, Dicker? Continue on Pierce's ass. Talking about his ass shining in the sun.
Agree with me.
I just literally envisioned Pierce Morgan's ass shining in the sun, and I didn't want to. I did not want to.
Deep inside.
Yes, Henry, I did hear about that. We talked about it. I have weird I don't wish death on anybody. But I have 3 kids, though. And like Jay was saying on Twitch yesterday before my dog Bruno decided to take over the stream. I don't wish death on people, but will I be sad that he's gone? Because I'm sure he's tried it with other kids. He may have been successful for all we know. I'm not going to be too sad if he's no longer on this planet. That gets me banned from Twitch. It gets me banned from Twitch. Yeah, fucking Bruno.
They may be afraid.
I had a few very spicy takes yesterday.
To say it themselves, but I am seen as a bastion of free speech and a bastion for masculinity as a whole, because a lot of men are largely forgotten about.
Do you think you're a force for good?
Where is this that men are forgotten about, dude? Oh, because women have so many requirements, dude. That's just how, dude. Even other species are like that, where they're like the female lion has her choice, and all the male lions are sitting there with boners waiting for her to take her pick. It's just how it is. Could we stop that men are disenfranchised? Welcome to all the animal species. Fucking Jesus. Okay. Yeah, women have more requirements than men do. Women, I need you. You must be great with kids. Must do this. Must have a college degree. Or maybe they don't care about that. Must have this kind of humor. Must be this. Men on their dating profiles must have a vagina that she will let me see the hole. So can we stop with this fucking, oh, men are disenfranchised? It's what they want to hear. That's why the Quartering made a video, literally made when we saw it, I think yesterday or the day before. Incels did nothing wrong. Why do you think that is? Because there is a base there that wants to hear it. And these guys grift to this shit like you have no... What the fuck is PayPal want? Is Abi tell me about his sister's breast mug? Oh, it's renewing my Xbox Game Pass that I barely use and probably should cancel. But anyway.
Or are you a force in evolution where perhaps you've done and said stuff you shouldn't have done?
But then I'll cancel it and then I'll want to play 10 games.
Perhaps as you get bigger, more followed around the world, you sense a responsibility perhaps you didn't have early on.
Well, we all evolve. Every human evolves day by day. You wouldn't be human if you didn't evolve on an hour-by-hour basis. But I do not think I'm a force for good. I absolutely not really know I'm a force for good because I'm a force for truth. And truth is a good...
You're not a force for truth. You're a force for putting out ignorant, unresearched information because you know it's what people want to hear and you get them to sign up for your classes. Christ, I can't wait to watch that CoffeeZilla video on this fucking clown. Seriously.
Good thing. Without
High on Life is great. And I find it funny that there's too much dialogue. So you can turn the fucking dialogue off. It's Rick and Morty. You kind of know what you're getting into. If you don't, because the combat's actually good, even without the whole, hey, the creators of Rick and Morty. Push that aside. It's still a good game. So you don't want to hear that kind of shit, which, yeah, it could get annoying. I do agree. Turn it off. Well, the dialogue should be better. Dude, that's like 90% of games. For every, like, Last of Us 2 and God of War caliber acting, there's a whole bunch of games that have shit dialogue. Like any fucking like all of the Metro games. I hate the voice acting in them. And they use like the same male voice actor for like 10 characters. It's like, come on, man. This guy isn't convincing to begin with. And then you're going to have him be like 16 different dudes. I think it'd be fun to do another religious stream. Dude, I'm just going to, like I said, once I get stuff with my kids' presents ready, get stuff situated with them tomorrow, a couple other things I got to do. I'm going to be streaming my ass off. I'm not going to say a time or how long because I always do that. And then Jeffrey Tucker gets pissed off. I don't know if you're here, Jeffrey, but I see that you get pissed off. Abby just squeezed his own breast. That is... Abby, you're getting out of control. What, are you hanging out with Google Fish?
Without truth, we're going to end up in absolute tyranny and slavery, and we're already on our way there. I feel like we're starting to combat it. My cancellation was the beginning of a change in public consciousness. Elon having Twitter is another beginning.
Oh, no. They're all the same. They're all the same. Yes, it's going to be... You are going to be the change for more free speech. Dude, you should bang Gina Carano and have Jeremy film it. He would totally be down. They're all the same. And it's... Yo, I should just do it. Dude, I'm just gonna... Yo, Dave Rubin, I'm giving in, man. I'm moving in with Dave Rubin. Yo. Come on, Dave. I'll cook dinner for you and your husband. I'll be a large, hairy, fat fly in the wall. You won't even know I'm there. So much money in this grift, man. If I didn't have a modicum of morality. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't.
Beginning of the change in public consciousness. And anybody who stands up and speaks what they truly believe, even if it's something I don't personally agree with.
Yeah, his accent, I was just going to say that, is so strange. He goes from like sounding like a New Yorker to sounding like he's from Australia to sounding like he's from the UK. Like, his accent's so bizarre.
I think that truth is absolutely important, and people's personal truth.
I guess when you're allegedly human trafficking, you pick up different accents.
And people's personal
allegedly
opinions, even on differing sides of the same opinion, should be heard.
Tell me about your life. You were born...
What? My wife came down with her titties out. She said, I want sex. I said, no, you haven't earned my beautiful penis. Do you play like the Limgrave theme every time you whip out your dick like this? It actually kind of works. The MyPillow guy turns on. I have the data captures. Yeah, the data packets, I think he said. The data packets. And then he came there and he had absolutely nothing. And then, of course, he blamed it on he was sabotaged. It was Biden. It was Obama. It was Hugo Chavez. It was Gabe Newell. Of course. And everyone's like, yes, I told... Yes, they actually literally really believe that. Like... And that's the thing with these guys. Like, once you get in on that grift and you're making that money, even if you get caught fucking up or lying, all you got to do is just make up the lamest fucking excuse as to why you fucked up. Oh, okay, cool. So what else are you going to... What other dick pills are you going to try to... What other Hustler universe are you going to try to sell me? What other white label coffee are you going to try to sell me?
To a mixed race.
And I wouldn't even care about them selling the shit if they weren't terrible people who put out malicious lies just to profit.
Couple. Your father was an African-American, a chess player.
Yeah.
And your mother, she was from this country.
Correct, yeah. So my father was black chess player. He was in the Air Force. He met my mother here in England. And then I was raised initially in the United States. And then I moved to Luton, England when I was younger.
Missed my super chat, did I, Timothy? How him doing Gina and Jeremy filming might happen. Oh, Andrew, he would... Dude, that's why when Jeremy... I was laughing my ass off when Jeremy's like... the stress from me volunteering for Steven Crowder. So Jeremy, if you're backlogged with your coffee orders and all your other shit, you're volunteering for Crowder. Be like, bro, I got other shit on my plate. The brown nosing is optional. Dude, it was. I mean, look, I'll give him a small modicum of credit. He did apologize. There's a lot of other people like
breastfeed it
that would never do that. But it was like, yeah, I'm apologizing. Asterisk, because I was so stressed with my satellite dishes and cold air coming in. Asterisk, I was sucking Steven Crowder's cock, and Meta PCs was building a computer while I was sucking his cock. Asterisk. Asterisk. I had a liter of vodka in me, which is a great excuse. Great apology, Jeremy. Glad there was no excuses in that one.
So I've moved around a lot. I've lived an eclectic life in many different scenarios. We've moved around. I've done a lot of different things, lived a lot of different experiences. And
what
I'm thankful for
nationality
it.
are you? I mean, what do you identify as?
I consider myself British now, but I will say that part of me, the patriotic Brit inside of me, is devastated by the state of the UK currently, and I want to make that very clear. The patriotic Brit in me truly loves this country, and seeing what's happening to it, especially to our major cities, is almost heartbreaking to watch in real time.
In what way?
It's falling apart. This is a failed society. By every metric you can possibly measure, it is absolutely and utterly failing. The cost of living crisis, the crime rates, everything is falling apart. If you compare it to a country like the United Arab Emirates, you compare it to a city like Dubai, London, which should be the greatest city on earth, is failing in absolutely every metric because our leadership is a joke. If you look at Dubai and...
Yeah, because those UAE and Dubai have such great civil liberties there. Oh, wait, they don't. But Jim Baker said climate change is fake. Of course he said it's fake.
Wow.
Wow, that works. That works.
Wow. 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 Wow.
I never thought I'd be living on a timeline where I'm live streaming and on a soundboard I have Stanley Kendall and... Is that Jim Baker's wife? Yes. Saying wow together.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I'm going to stop now. Actually, you know what? I feel like this is a perfect time for this. What's up, Talerico?
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah!
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Try to relax your anus.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
You know what's funny? Like, how could you... Like, imagine this holiday. Like, say you were stupid enough to sign up for Hustler University. And if someone asks you, oh, what you been doing? Oh, yeah, I've been going back to school. Where? I've been going to Hustler University. Oh, go fuck yourself. You're an asshole. I don't have... Do I have Grandpa excited, dude? I don't think I do, man. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I got to get that back on here, though. There's been enough demand for it.
The UAE, the leadership there is so flawless, so genuinely genius. They saw ahead and have built almost a utopia. And then you look at London, you can't even walk around with a watch on. It's disgusting.
You know, it's very interesting. I was in Qatar for the World Cup. Obviously...
London crime rate. Let's look that up. Like, because I know Pierce Morgan is not going to... London crime rate. And, of course, it's just... because it's... No, that actually is kind of high, I believe. Well, we'll compare it to, like, New York. London crime rate. Oh, it has increased. All right, well. The overall crime was... The overall crime in the city of London in 2021 was 665 crimes per 1,000 people. Holy shit. What is, like, New York City crime rate? NYC crime rate. That can't be true. That's high. I've been to London, it's beautiful, but it has a lot of sketchy areas, and it's sad because I love the British culture. Oh, I mean, he's gotta be, if that information's accurate, he is right. I got my PhD at Hustle University. Brendan Sutton, yeah,
A lot of people in England taking a very censorious moral view.
And are you from the UK, Brendan?
About the World Cup being in the Middle East at all because of their laws.
Like, damn, if that's actually, I mean, I'm not going to look more into it tonight, but that's high.
Against homosexuality because of their treatment of migrant workers. I've got to say, not that I don't share the concerns about those things, of course I do. But I found a lot of the virtue signaling, and I think that's what it was in many cases.
There has to be, because, dude, that's like almost like chaos. That's almost like purge levels. That's like over 50% of every 1,000 people have dealt with a crime in a year. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading something wrong.
About the whole region, actually quite distasteful. Because when I was in Qatar, I thought the World Cup was fantastically well run, incredibly good experience. But a lot of Qataris were saying to me, you know, there's this weird, quaint feeling back in your country that we all want to aspire to behave like that we all want to live in a country with massive drug problems, with massive knife crime issues, with scenes like the European Championships fight.
I'll take your knife crime issues for our mass shooting issues in the States. Isaiah, you're welcome. My in-law loved the Cameo, Bubbles, and Chris Chan. You're welcome, dude.
Where it's
What's up,
complete
Cods?
lawlessness going on. Where
oh, you're an American who went abroad for college and went to London, had my phone stolen on the tube by a slick pickpocket. Yeah, dude, those motherfuckers. I told you guys about my story. I mean, it was in the States. But I got my iPad and, I think it was my laptop, too. Definitely my iPad Pro. Flat out fucking stole it. I literally turned around for a second and someone was sitting there waiting. What the weird thing was is the hotel I was staying at, I don't remember the name of it. I would fucking say it. I don't care. I'm like, you don't have cameras? Like, I just had an iPad and a bunch of other expensive shit stolen. Like, you have a camera. Like, you would think it would just be common sense. It's not like a camera in the bathroom. It's the front lobby. No. So my 4D chess, I'm going to sound like Phil right now, but my 4D chess speculation is that was some kind of inside job with like the hotel workers. Shit like that has happened before. Hear about that shit on the news. I don't remember anything specifically, but I have heard about it before, where they find out the employees are jacking fucking people who are going to the hotel. -2 degrees with 25 wind chill here in Ohio with 40 mile per hour plus wind gusts. Hope you and your family are... Yeah, and luckily I haven't lost it yet, at least anyway. Lost my power. Andrew Tate needs to say breasts so this interview becomes complete. I agree. Well run. Let's ignore the awful deaths and seriously unethical labor practices that built these stadiums in places FIFA knew was unsafe. He's not going to push back. I didn't know about that, Seymour. He's not going to push back on anything, bro. This was his damage control interview. This is the equivalent to the Quartering's apology video. I'm telling you, I wish I was behind the scenes here. His viewership went down. He probably got a bunch of angry fucking emails or messages or whatever because he didn't suck Andrew Tate's cock. So now he's standing in line and he's going to gargle his nuts. It's just how it is, man.
Stuff like the NHS, the system of healthcare, is basically collapsing, where the education system is dropping behind, so on and so on and so on. It's a really interesting perspective.
Come to the States and use our healthcare. I'm not saying theirs is perfect, and trust me, Jay has told me the many flaws of socialized medicine in Canada. It's still better than the States, but it's not perfect. But come here, Pierce. Come here as an uninsured American and have some kind of medical emergency happen, watch how fast, even with your bank account, that you could possibly go into bankruptcy. Fuck out of here. I want the same neck as Andrew Tate, long and strong. Well, thank you for that insightful information, Bennett Horsepickle.
They were like, I know you all think that we want to have your form of democracy and your form of life, but actually, we're fine, thanks.
Absolutely, because it's a failed society and it's godless. I think it's disgusting. We leave our old people to rot in old people's homes, and then we sit there and say we don't have enough money for nurses. I understand this nurse strike very well and how frustrating it can be if you walk into a hospital.
Why are there so many taints? It's a damn good question.
And the nurse is not prepared to work. But the nurses would be prepared to work at the current wage if they believed this country was spending its money prudently. When you see this country spending its money and just absolutely wasting it, pulling it out of thin air to fund proxy wars, God knows where, that has nothing to do with them. Of course, as a nurse, you're going to stand up and say, well, can't I get a pay rise? This country has failed on every metric, and especially our major cities. I've just come to London now. I made it very clear to my private jet pilot. I said, fuel the jet and leave it running, because the second I'm finished...
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Oh, my...
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that? A very intelligent brain. I love Hulk Hogan's dick and big taints.
Man, you had me all over this soundboard.
Talking to peers, I'm leaving this cesspit. It's disgusting. This country and London as a whole 10 years ago.
Yeah, he had to. They're all the same, too. I was on my private jet. You couldn't just say jet. And it has nothing to do with, but it's just like... It's the same thing like Tommy Talerico did. You know, with traffic, it'll take you about 30 minutes. But if you had my car, it would take you 10. Because he had to let you know, I have a lot of wealth. I have an expensive, fast car. He's letting you know, I have a lot of wealth. I have a private jet. Other examples that I'm not going to bring up to...
Was one of the most hospitable cities on earth. Now you cannot walk around safely with a watch on. And you're a full-grown man. You're a full-grown adult. When's the last time there's been a serious problem in your life that you can...
UK motherfuckers would be called those Jolly Bolly crisper nippers. I'm calling toast now crisper nippers for the rest of my life. That's amazing.
Completely ignored and it fixed itself. Never, ever. What are any of our politicians doing to fix any of the problems we're
genuinely facing? Well, I saw
facing?
today that Sadiq Khan is planning to run again for the third term of office as mayor. All I can say is everyone I know who's had...
Yeah, exactly, Duty. I'm not saying there isn't problems with the NHS. I'm not saying there isn't problems in the UK. But you're just generalizing. And, man, if you go to other parts of the world, you want to see, again, you want to see shit get real? Have a medical emergency in the States and be uninsured. Then come talk to me. And even if you are insured, some insurance could be like, oh, you got, you need a new liver? The doctor up in his ivory tower who never met you before says you don't need that procedure. Tough shit. Motherfuckers in the States, even if you say you have insurance through your job and the insurance doesn't want to pay for some expensive procedure, they'll fire you before they let you use their insurance. Again, I'm sure there is issues with the NHS. I haven't kept up with him. I'm not from the UK. It's not something I would proactively look into. I may now because of what he's talking about. But UK isn't a country. It's a union of 4 countries. Okay. The 4 countries are, you have Ireland, Scotland, Britain, and which one am I missing? At least as much. Northern Ireland. Okay. Wales and Northern Ireland. People are going back and forth. Wales.
Any experience of crime at any level in London in the last few years has had a bad experience of the way it's been handled. I can give an example. I can reveal this now. I've talked for 18 months. I got a specific death threat on one of my son's Instagram pages in public, a public comment. And it was very specific about what this person was going to do. Yeah. I couldn't use the police to evade him. We know where you live. We're going to come and kill you. And then a second one threatening my son and his mother, my ex-wife. I called in the police.
We these people, jolly nipple people.
So I thought, I'm not having them putting death threats on my son's thing.
Sure.
I called the police. Police investigated this. They arrested somebody over a year ago. And then I heard from the police this week that despite 18 months of investigation, of a publicly posted comment on Instagram threatening to kill me on my son's Instagram, that they will not be able to pursue the case. Now, and I thought, imagine, I'm high profile. This was a front page of the Sun newspaper, this story.
If that same man called a transgender person the wrong pronouns, he would be in trouble.
Right.
So doesn't it just show how absolutely asinine and banal our legal system has?
You heard what just happened with Keffels, right? They didn't do fuck all in Canada. They didn't do fuck all with me, too. I had plenty of evidence against my piece of shit. What about Sweet Anita? She's a woman. If that's the whole thing. Oh, transgender and women, they would have been... What about Sweet Anita? Had a fucking guy sleeping on her front lawn, chasing her home with a knife. Cops are like, nothing we could do. Come on, bro. Come on.
That would never happen in a country like United Arab Emirates, the place I'm now residing in, Dubai, where the leadership has common sense. And I'm saying that all the leadership structures, doesn't matter if it's labor or conservative, across all of it in this nation have completely and utterly failed. Sadiq Khan is a loser. Because when you have a city which is losing, which London is losing in all metrics across its competitors.
No, he's not pitching a tent. He's hoping that he'll get the viewers back that probably walked away. I'm telling you, that's what this is about. He's given him he's just like talk, make them happy.
Competitive cities around the world, and you're in charge of it. By extension, you're a loser. I will tell you right now, instead of virtue signaling and giving Qatar a hard time over their religious beliefs, what we should be doing is a treaty with Qatar to build a prison deep in the desert. Make me mayor of London. We'll make a prison deep in the desert, and if you're caught with a knife or robbing someone, you can go do...
Oh, no. Is he pulling like a Donald Trump, like, I would have went into the school and stopped the shooter? Yes, he is. That's exactly what he's doing. Oh, God.
25 years with one meal a day in the scorching sun. And then what we'll do is we'll put cameras there and we'll interview you once a week and broadcast that out to the nation and see if you change your mind and make people understand that this is a country that should be respected and our laws should be respected. Instead, what happens? What has Sadiq or any of the people in charge of this country actually done to fix any of our issues besides sit around and talk? Nothing. None of them have done anything, but they seem ultra concerned with finding money for proxy wars.
Just like Trump, when he said he was getting in charge, he was building the wall. Wall never happened. Then what's his name? Oh, yeah, we're going to do a GoFundMe, essentially, for the wall. Was about to go to prison for it and got pardoned by Trump. Go build your prison in the desert, bro.
Ultra concerned with rainbow flags in another country that is uninterested in them, and their priorities are completely messed up. Of course the ambulance people are. Of course the ambulance drivers are striking. Of course the nurses are striking. Nobody cares about the most important things in this nation. It's a failing country in real time, and that's why I've left.
What about the specific allegation? By the way, I don't disagree with a lot of that, because I do think this country is in big trouble. And I do think that one of the problems is people think if they do have a crime against them, nobody cares anymore.
I know nobody cares. I have specific examples and people who I know personally. Absolutely and utterly nobody cares. I was in Harrods yesterday and someone tried to rob someone's watch in the middle of a store. I walk around with I have a security team of 6 full-grown men, plus me and my brother, 8 military-age males, all over 110 kilos, big men, just so I can walk around this city. It's absolutely unacceptable.
Didn't he say in one of his stupid videos, maybe it was theatrics, fine, I know that could be the argument that Andrew Tate dick riders can say, that he would go into some place with like guns and fuck everybody up, but now he's saying that he's walking around with like 16 fucking security guards. Again, no self-awareness with any of them, whether it's Tickled Television, Basement Pisser, him, or Tommy, I jerk off to myself and make up a bunch of lies, Talerico. They'll just contradict themselves in 5 minutes, and they're like, yes, you have to accept that.
What about the issue?
What did he say? I must have missed it. Televised human rights violations. Dad, the toys are forming an uprising. I have no idea who the fuck the toys have turned into a meme that I can't control.
Issue of race, and I mentioned that in the context of the Harry and Meghan ongoing debate, their war with the royal family, war against the monarchy, their specific, constant referencing to the fact that they believe they were driven out of here because of racism in Britain. What do you make of that debate?
That's absolute fallacy.
And you're from a mixed race background yourself.
Correct. I'm from a mixed race background myself, and while we're discussing the leaders of the UK, although I do think they're doing a terrible job, it's kind of hard for Meghan to say that the UK is a racist country when the leader of the UK is darker skinned than her, and the mayor of London is darker skinned than her, and I am a person who's probably darker skinned than her, and I've never experienced any kind of bigotry against myself besides the fact I'm a straight male. I'll get bigotry for that before I'll get bigotry for my skin color. I think it's just a cop-out and her not wanting to...
Who's giving you bigotry? Look, I don't know anything else about what he's saying. I'm not from the UK. Who's giving you bigotry about being a straight male? Why does the monarchy exist anymore anyway? It's fucking window dressing, essentially. Who cares? Give a fuck about Meghan Markle.
To be perspicacious and self-reflective enough to understand that she has attacked an age-old institution, and there are people who are very patriotic about that institution, and by attacking it and bringing a degree of distaste to it, there's going to be people who don't like her. And if you're a dislikable person, you can't just instantly stand up and say it's because of my skin color. It might be because of your actions and some of the things you've said.
I mean, I think there's probably no doubt she's had racism on social media because it's...
Who hasn't, Pierce?
It's a cesspit.
You probably have.
Well, as I said just now, I've had death threats on social media and no one seemed to care very much.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably inarguable. My issue with what they've both been doing is if you're going to make allegations against an institution like the royal family and the monarchy, you've got to actually...
Yeah. And dude, they say they feel persecuted too. You know what it's more like? It's a lot of them that can't get laid. I hate sounding like a dick, but it's true. No one's persecuting you. No one's persecuting you for being a straight white male. No one gives a fuck that you're a straight white male. No one cares. No one hates you for it. No one likes you for it. You can't compare to someone who's transgender or gay. They are hated for it. No one hates you because you like to have intercourse with women. I assure you. Nobody. Not a fucking soul. Toys are at war. We must unleash the birds. We will discuss this tomorrow when I do the longer stream. I'm going to hold off because speaking of which, Jeff, I was just bringing you up before. I'm streaming longer than usual tomorrow, but I don't want to say how long or when, because then it won't happen. Jamie Hoyle, thank you for the super chat. But I am going to do a longer than normal stream. It's just, because I know if I give it time, something will fuck up. Now I know that I'm not giving it time. I will have Murphy's Law. I'll probably have the whole day to do it. But because like my kids are here now with my girlfriend. They go home tomorrow. And then Sunday for Christmas, they're coming back. And I'm taking them to my aunt's. So tomorrow I'll have quite a bit of time to stream.
She provides some evidence. You can't just spray gun this thing out there and say, well, somebody was racist.
Yeah, and airing dirty laundry is never going to be respected by the populace. And being a tattletale is never going to be respected by the populace. And I think the problem with the modern world we're living in is a lot of age-old traditions are being...
The toys are becoming self-aware. Also, Jamie Hoyle, thank you very much.
...destroyed in real time. It doesn't matter what the tradition is. Most of them are being eroded. And something like the British royal family, which has been around for a very long time, is an age-old tradition. One of the things holding the UK...
Yeah, and it was a totalitarian monarchy just trying to, conquer as much land as possible. It shouldn't exist anymore. It's just something because people love it and are obsessed with it to the point that was probably the reason Princess Diana died, because you had all the fucking paparazzi stalking her everywhere. That's really what they stay around for. They're window dressing.
Hey, together, one of the last things we have to sit and...
Someone paid that motherfucker to get $120 to take a shot of gin? I won't drink alcohol for money. I won't take the gummies for money. That's like the easiest thing in the world to do. Like, you know, I'm Italian. I'm having some fried fish tomorrow. Rich, I'll pay $100 to eat a piece of fried fish. I don't know if I could do it, guys. Maybe I will watch Phil. This is kind of boring. It is exactly what I thought it was going to be. This is not fun. It just annoys me. He's doing it precisely. This is damage control. That's it. No, fuck this interview in the ass. It is doing exactly what I thought it was. He is damage controlling to get back to Titanius. What did you just upload? But he is doing another interview to metaphorically suck his dick to get back the audience that probably hated him after he gave Andrew Tate a lot of flack. I guarantee you that's the reason he did it. I know I'm repeating myself, but to just see it annoys me. To see, God, there's so many fucking pussies that are more concerned about access than actually doing their fucking job. Anyway, Titanius, DSP defends low-tier guy. Oh, we saw that. In a different flavor, but we saw that. These videos are absolutely amazing. Oh, dude, he streams. You're on top of it, dude.
Like, it's been tough.
Yo,
you know?
That filter looks so realistic. It really looks like Phil's like 75. Oh, God. I wonder what Jake here and other base British people think of him. What's your opinion, Rich? It's horrible shame, but like watching a train wreck. Wait till we watch CoffeeZilla's video tomorrow. I'm holding it off for tomorrow. I don't know how long I'm streaming tonight, but we'll at least watch this, and we're going to watch that tomorrow because it's amazing. And what Logan Paul is doing. And it's just amazing that these guys could just get away with it. Like, it's just... They're idolized to the point that even when they do things wrong, there's no fucking repercussions. It's mind-boggling.
My life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message...
Abby, hold on. We have to. Argentina is still mad at the UK, Rich, for them taking over Falkland Island, and the original Top Gear crew almost got their life threatened Argentina, listen to me. Because the people knew they were from the UK and they wanted to get back at them. Well, dude, yeah, the UK... the monarchy took over a whole bunch of land, man. You know, but, you know, the newspapers love to eat it up now, so I guess there's money to be made. Honestly, not true. A bunch of weirdos. All right, let me see what they're up to. If it's more than a joke, then yeah.
Message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis. Coffee, sometimes. So we're going to do that next, and we're going to play Elder Scrolls Oblivion for about an hour. I know you people are going to be like, oh, only an hour. Yeah, I mean, guys, it's almost 5:30. And like I said, I got to be done by like 7:38. I'm going to be so tired by then. You know, streaming all day. So basically, let's get going. I'll head downstairs quick. I'll throw this out. I'll get, you know, a cup of ice in it, and I'll get a coffee. I'll come back up. We're gonna get set up here. We're gonna switch consoles. Get ready with Oblivion. We'll play Oblivion for about an hour while I drink. All right, have my coffee, and then I'll drink, and then we'll switch over to Disney Dreamlight Valley for an hour.
I don't understand why he plays that game. I don't understand. Unironically play. Like, I could see myself doing that for one stream, like, stoned as fuck as a joke. Like, when someone paid me to play Kingdom Hearts. That shit was like a fever dream. The combat's actually fairly decent, but I can't handle that game. It makes my brain fucking sweat. But and look, man. Let's just, dude. You're 40 and you're playing unironically Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I thought he was doing this on Christmas Eve. This is Christmas Eve.
And at the end of the show, we'll do DSP Tries It, the holiday special. Okay, that's what I think we should do. Because I'm not gonna be home.
Is it really? I didn't watch it enough. Intro guy, we used to watch Top Gear.
Now for at least 2 hours because I just ate a giant plate of pasta. Okay, now a couple quick things. Number one, thank you so much for the support. Holy crap, great supporter stream. How can I complain? Some key things. Number one, if you want to see a viewer's choice event happen next month, please consider gifting memberships or becoming a member if you haven't. We are 60 away, less than 60 away. We're growing, but we only have about, 2.5 to 3 hours left.
But here is the thing. I appreciate gifted memberships, but this is why I want to stream on Twitch more. I'd like to grow the memberships organically, because you guys know, and I appreciate the gifted membership just as much as everything else. But that's not like 99.9%, if not 100% of the people that were gifted a membership aren't going to re-sign up or gifted a sub unless you show them that you're going to be there. And so that's why I need to go more on Twitch too, because I want to organically build up, because every time I'm on there I gain like 50 subscribers, but I know people are like, Rich is more so on YouTube. So Rich, can I pour coffee off my butthole onto your forehead and into a beneath your nipple? And yes, you could get. I have no idea what the fuck you mean, but yes, nipples, farts, my cup, coffee. That's another thing we'll do tomorrow. We'll watch JCS. We'll watch CoffeeZilla. We'll watch. I'm sure there'll be clips of Phil. We'll watch. Maybe I'll even play a game. Maybe I'll get really stoned and play Elden Ring from the beginning again. I'm not kidding. I want to.
On the marathon. So we have to hit it by the end of the marathon. If we don't, tomorrow we lose 100 members and it's not possible to hit it. All right? So I'm just saying, please consider memberships. The other half of this equation is I have special liquor today. Whale Tail Gin. All right?
Oh my God, he's
and
drinking
it's super
gin.
Powerful, potent. It smells amazing. I've only had one shot of it at the very beginning of the marathon. I didn't think I would even have that. I'll be honest with you, because it's $100 tip. If you tip me $100, I will drink a shot of this. It is not something I am asking for. It is not something I'm expecting. I'm just saying it's an option. If you want to see me drink a shot of gin and get...
Now, if I'm going to be objective here, Duty, maybe he set the goal high because he doesn't want to get shit-faced. I could understand that. Like, what did someone want me to do the other day that I was like, yo, you want me to do that, man? I want like $200 for it because it's paid. I forgot what they asked. But maybe that's why he did it, to have it high so he's not taking a shot every 2 seconds. What the hell happened to Sekiro playthrough? Life. Just got a Steam Deck for Christmas, 5 or 12. Dude, congratulations. It's a hell of a Christmas present. Sekiro, we'll put up a poll. We'll do it tomorrow. Because I'm not going to start with games anyway. Because then if I start with games, there'll be 3 people watching. No one watches me to play games, even popular ones.
Get way tipsy, because I will. All right.
You want to know another sexy device, Minxy? I literally have... I don't really think I have any complaints about this thing. This is the Neo 2 Ryzen 7 6800U. I wish it could hold a higher TDP, but besides for that, this is the best non-Steam Deck PC device I've ever used. As I say that as the... Alright, now it's fine. Let me check. Yeah, same up there. Anyway, I'm just being paranoid. I'm just being anal. Oh, man, do I love anal. Ah, don't fall. Please don't fucking fall. That would be bad. Now, yes, that's a lot more expensive, but the 6800Us is, I would say it's substantially more capable. I'll do some comparisons. I'll probably do like 5 benchmarks on there and benchmark the same games on the Steam Deck to show the difference. But the base model is actually fairly affordable if you get it on Indiegogo. Yes, it's more money than the Steam Deck, but you're getting, you know, a lot of performance.
Right? So, in case you're interested, we don't have to do it. It's just an option, throwing it out there. All right? Okay. Let me, by the way, contributions are coming, tips came in, a super chat came in. Please let me go do what I need to do. I'm just going to mute the mic, go downstairs. I'm not going to monetize you guys today. I've already said this. No ads. I don't care. I don't care about the few bucks I'm going to make running ads on this holiday stream. It's stupid. It's a waste of everyone's time, including mine and yours. I'm just going to mute the mic, head downstairs, throw this out, glass with ice, coffee. Come back, set up for Elder Scrolls, and get started. Fair enough? I'll be right back, guys. Thank you. See you in a few. Who the hell has time to sit on a stream and watch some asshole dick around, drink, and play video games all day? Right?
Wait, no. Did he actually say that unironically? Come on. He had to have not meant that. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream now because tomorrow it's going to start off as a long day. And I'd rather get rest tonight so I can get more stream time in tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on Christmas Eve because, like I said, kids are here tonight, girlfriend's here tonight. They go home tomorrow, and Sunday they come back and then stay again. So I'll have time after I'm done doing stuff to stream, and it should be a lot of fucking fun. I'm looking forward to it. I love that shit. Oh, it's going to be good. I'll see you tomorrow. I wish I could give you a time, but I'm me. That's all I'll say.